How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, back again with some more Monster Hunter Generations gameplay, and today we're going to be going up against the Khezu. Now, the Khezu is returning from Ultimate and as well from the original series as well. There's this huge correlation of monsters who didn't actually show up in the third generation. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because it was only 18 monsters introduced entirely. I don't know. Anyway, Khezu's here. He's back again, and he's still just kind of as annoying as he used to be. His behaviors have changed ever so slightly. I've noticed he has a couple of tactics in which I haven't really seen him employ before. Granted, nothing that you couldn't actually get over, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First, for starters, let's talk about the weaknesses and whatnot. I mean, because why not? Anyway, the weakness for the Khezu is fire. He is actually quite resilient to everything else. So if you go in here with anything else that's not fire, then you're gonna have a bad time. Granted, you know, if you do not have an actual element to your weapon, that's totally fine. You can still go in here and do what's best for you. Just like me, I am actually coming in here with the gun lance that actually has no element. Why? Because the only gun lance I have that actually has an element is the Lagambi gun lance, and it is ice. And that is its second greatest resistance. Number one being thunder, due in part that he himself is a thunder monster. Anyway, moving forward, we're gonna fly through this quickly, guys. Got like 30 videos in the back. Anyway, I said anyway like 14,000 times. Well, man, I know you counting. I know you counting. But regardless, his armor is you can skip it because I mean it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. If you like Assassin's Creed and looking really cool with the little hood on your head, I mean it looks dope. But it's one major. Well, it has two skills actually, and they kind of work together with each other. Recovery level and recovery speed, meaning the rate in which your red health rejuvenates is expedited, means it happens quicker, and when you take healing items you will restore more health than you would have normally before. So look at it like this: herbs become potions, potions become mega potions become mega potions with like an herb attached to it. I mean, that's not the exact formula, but that's kind of how I go with it because the level is pretty good. So, I mean, if you're getting beat up quite a bit and you like, you know, your health to be, you know, optimized and whatnot, you can probably run the armor. I mean, it's not bad looking armor. I mean, you're very resilient to everything except fire, so resistances are good. Your skills aren't too bad, but, you know, that's just me. Would I run it? Probably. I mean, hey, if you can get a set somewhere later on down the line with it, I mean, sure. It does look cool, and the skills on it aren't actually all that bad. With that being said, let's move over to a couple other things I would like to talk about in terms of his actual, you know, his battle strategies. Now, the Khezu is a spammy kind of monster. He will spam all of his attacks, if he can. Okay, he will spam his roar. He will roar up to 3 times, for no particular reason. He has high-grade earplug roar. His roar is that of high-grade earplug. Okay, it's just high-grade roars. Let's just say that. I try to, like, I don't know. English is hard, guys. I'm sorry. You would need high-grade earplugs to actually block his roar, or to actually not be affected by the effects of his roar. So, I mean, if you don't have that, then it's kind of curtains for you there. He has that one move where he'll put his tail down first. Well, not his tail down first. He'll set his tail down, and you can see the electricity building up in his mouth, and he'll spit that out. Those are actually balls of electricity that do electrical damage, both thunder damage, and it will paralyze you. So, I mean, if you get caught in it, I think I got caught in it here. I might get caught in it a couple of more times, but it does paralyze you, and you're stuck on the ground. He doesn't necessarily like take advantage of the situation like most monsters would. He kind of does, he kind of doesn't. I mean, it's kind of give or take. You know, most monsters, like I said before, if they see you paralyzed, they will do the strongest attack immediately. He kind of just, like, I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. He's just a weird beast. He also has a thunder flop where he will charge his body with electricity and he'll charge at you full of electricity, or he'll pounce on you full of electricity as well. He will spam any of these attacks. He also has an attack where he will stretch his neck out to reach you at a greater distance. So, I mean, that's for the most part all of his attacks. He will spam any of these attacks in any particular order. So, it's kind of hard to catch him do this. Before, he wouldn't spam all these attacks as hard as he does now, but it's a thing that he does. But with that being said, I will say that his weapons are very good. These are going to be some of the first thunder weapons you run across. And truth be told, his greatsword is probably my favorite out of all of them. He does have a gun lance, I believe, I don't know about all the weapons that he possesses, but I do know that his greatsword, if you are a greatsword user, his Thunder Greatsword is actually very good, and it's you know, until you come across a monster like Ike or something like that, his Thunder should, you know, hold you in really nice. Especially with the Raytheon and the Rathalos coming in pretty soon on the next HR, you might want to maybe invest in some of his weaponry, because those weapons will have the greater effect against the Raytheon. But more on that much later. Now, when fighting this guy, I recommend, personally, I recommend either Aerial or Adept. Now, I know I haven't really said anything about Striker or Guild, but then again, Striker and Guild are relatively close to the same style set. The only difference being that for Striker, they took away a move or two to add in multiple arts, but since the playstyle is relatively the same, things have gone unchanged. There is no real huge change to it, much like how on Aerial you actually have the ability to jump with every weapon, and Adept the ability to actually completely dodge through normal attacks. So I will say that Guild and Striker are viable in almost any and every situation, especially Guild, since it pretty much laid the foundation for which all these other weapons are. Well, not just Guild, Striker as well. Both of these pretty much lay down the foundation for what these other weapon styles like amalgamate too. So pick any style you want in this one, any style. I do recommend, though, highly recommend Aerial, because this guy is mad annoying. If you can get him to stay still with a good mount, then you should be in good hands. I mean, I really try my best here. I don't really like using Aerial as much as I've been using so far, guys, but a lot of these monsters have been pains in the neck, and I decided, what the hey. This was the one time where I could have used any other style, but I decided to use Aerial because I didn't want to fight this guy for too much longer, because Khezu is really annoying. But you can use any weapon that you would like as well. He isn't a very fast monster, so everything else that you can throw at him will definitely work in your favor. Lancing, gun lancing, dual blades, swords, shields, charge blades, insect blade, the whole nine. It's all going to work on this guy. So just go in here with whatever you want to come in here with, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, and you should be good. Well, with that being said, everyone, that's pretty much all the information I have for you guys on this monster. This is the Khezu. Yes, I'm ending the video relatively short because it's a 15-minute video roughly, and there's no need for me to just, you know, talk for 15 minutes about nothing, since I want to give you guys all the information, the viable stuff, the vital stuff, if you will, in the front. So with that being said, everyone, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, then hey, that's what's up. Regardless though, may the desire sensor forever be in your favor, and you all take care.